2 years, and I'm still like 4 games behind.
Origins, right?
Is it Origins?
Well, that's what happens when you get a girlfriend and you let them change what you are.
They don't know, dude. I play video games at her house all the time. She got a 55-inch in the bedroom.
What do you
play?
play?
Destiny.
Well, then
you
can't say
she wants to play, right?
No, well, she doesn't have it down. Shadow of War downloaded at her house, or I totally would.
Is it co-op?
No, actually, she plays Destiny because of me, so that makes me feel pretty good about that.
So you're making her bend to your will.
It's a give and take thing, you know. So, but the thing
sounds
is,
like a man thing.
You got to compromise to do it her way. That's something I've learned. You got to compromise, but most of the time you end up doing it their way. I gotta just go with the flow, though. You know. I don't know.
Have you noticed how tight his sweatpants are?
What's wrong with my tight sweatpants?
Have you ever seen a pair of sweatpants that are super tight?
They're so comfy.
Sweatpants are usually loose.
I had wished that they made tight sweatpants, and now they do, and they're amazing.
It reminds me of the pants you used to wear, but except those were tie-dye.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Oakdale represent.
What represent?
Oakdale, isn't that where you lived?
Oakdale?
That's where he lived.
Yeah.
He didn't live with me.
He didn't live with
No,
us.
I know. I remember seeing him in tight pants when you're moving one day.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's the earliest memory I think I can conjure of you.
Tight pants, Anthony.
Yeah. It was right after you've been hit by 4 cars.
I had a situation like my grandpa had with you, where I saw James last week, but it wasn't James.
But you didn't actually go and hug the person.
No, but I yelled James out the window, and the guy looked at me and he was like,
He did not do that.
he went like this.
Maybe his name was James.
But he was just like him.
Huh.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of 9 to 5 Nerds with Robert Swathwood.
Oh, and Corey?
Yeah, you can say your own name this time.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Do I get
He's
to
like,
say
I don't
my own
like
name?
that.
No, you're a guest.
No.
You're not actually people.
Yeah, you're not important.
You guessed one.
With Robert Swathwood?
Corey.
Urkel.
I don't say my last name, do I?
I say it every week.
He's just failing
Oh.
miserably. Why don't you just do
My
it?
God.
With Robert Swathwood, Corey Urkel,
Hi.
and our guests are Anthony Smith
Yo.
and Katrina Swathwood.
Did you have to think about that?
Yeah, I was about to say Anthony Swathwood, but that's not right.
No, it's not right.
It's not.
But you can't even say your name, so you can't
It's
say
never
anything.
been right. Yeah, but my brother's real.
I'm a real brother. I'm only half of a real brother, but...
Don't even go there.
That's all right.
I'm a real brother.
He only half listens to me, but he fully listens to James.
It's not true.
Did you read Ready Player One?
No, but now I want to, because they're making a movie of it.
Oh, that's cool.
He listened to James because James told him to read a book.
That's the bond of a real brother.
Yeah, he's gonna...
He's fucked up.
He's gonna watch a movie, or he's gonna read a book because a movie's being made, not because his half brother said to watch it.
Oh, that's cold as
I
ice.
see.
What about me reading a book that he said?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Your half sister-in-law is reading a book that you asked her to read, but
Yeah.
And Ready Player One is a short book.
Yeah. Easy read.
Yeah,
It's like 90 pages.
How long have you been reading Good Omens, Robert?
I haven't been reading it because I lost it for a long time.
Oh.
Yeah, we're also 2 weeks behind.
What is that, your
on,
half-wife?
yeah.
Why don't you just read the goddamn book, Robert?
Because that's when I edit podcasts, and when I have to edit somebody being a fucking
Victim blamer.
victim blamer, it's kind of tough.
Listen, I'm just saying, he could have got a masseuse. A personal masseuse.
Anyways,
on.
I'd like to apologize that we've been gone for a little while. I think in the future I'd like to have a couple ones that are non-time required in the bank to where I could just put them out if I'm on vacation. My dad was here for a week, so it was kind of tough.
You deposit a load in the bank?
Yeah, deposit a load in the bank. I did that, man. Carrying your semen sample into the nurse's office. I thought it would be a little stranger, but I mean, when you realize that you do it all day long.
Did you have to spit it out? Or you swallow? Oh, how'd you carry it?
Well, you carry it in your mouth there, and then you spit it.
So did you jerk off there, or did you jerk off here?
Well, I wasn't at this house, but it was at home.
Oh.
But then you have to get the cup to the place in
30 minutes.
No, it's not 30 minutes.
And you can't put a cap on it.
I think
so
it's
it's real fun?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's like when you have a coffee cup in your car and you hit a bump and you're trying to not have it spill out. That's exactly how it was.
It's called Don't Spill the Seed.
Or you can just jerk off while you're driving there at
time.
the same time.
Red light.
Car accident. No.
What do you know about that?
I know nothing about that. I deal with other things on a
Okay.
regular basis.
Ew.
Okay, so this is our Walking Dead episode.
Speaking of blood,
Nice.
it's not the 2-hour intro premiere I was promised.
I wonder if the article I read got it wrong because the premiere for Talking Dead was 2 hours.
They seen the time slot and were like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense."
Yeah, maybe that's what happened. It was a little longer. It was like an hour and 7 minutes, hour and 10 minutes, something like that.
Commercials.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was still maybe instead of 45 minutes, it was 51 minutes. I don't know.
I don't know the
Runtime.
I don't know the exact runtime. But yeah, Walking Dead premiered last Sunday, and I think for the first time I wasn't super excited. But I also think it's because there was no cliffhanger. You know, everybody was so wanting to know what happened the previous season.
It was a slight cliffhanger because
what? How they said, "Oh, we're going to start the war."
basically,
And then
it wasn't like a completely dead topic. You still had your villain.
Yeah, but I mean, there was it wrapped up that story arc.
This episode felt like it should have been the season finale of, well, almost, because they seemed like they're all banded together. It seemed like a season finale type episode where they band together and they're gonna stop the villain.
Well, they go big on season premieres too, obviously.
I thought they could have done more with the episode. It was cool, but I feel like they could have accomplished a little more.
Like what? You want them to go through 16 episodes in one episode?
No,
Yeah.
I think somebody could have got taken out. You know,
Well, they kept going back to the two mountains, so this was be Abraham and Glenn.
I think it would have been a little too cliche to kill somebody off in the first one because they killed two main characters off the last season premiere. I expected somebody to die because it's just you kind of think that they're going to open with a bang, but there was an attack.
You gotta figure some saviors died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe Simon or the guy standing to Negan's left would have got popped in that sequence.
Which one was Simon?
Simon Stephen
Number 2?
Oge.
Is he number 2?
He's
Push
the
Gregory
mustache?
down the
yeah,
stairs?
that guy. That guy.
Yeah, you couldn't. I don't think they've invested a little bit too much into that guy to kill him with just a random shot in the first episode.
I was saying maybe him or the dude.
To the right.
Yeah, that
I could
guy.
have seen that.
Well, Gabriel got screwed really bad. That was pretty fucked up.
You got your shit.
Hold on, I kept shouting, "Don't help that guy!"
Yeah.
Fucking leave.
Yeah, like
Gregory.
what?
You know the guy's just gonna die anyways.
Yeah, he's such a fucking piece of shit.
One thing I thought was cool is I haven't read all the comics, but I've read, slides from it, and I thought it was really cool that the part with Gregory was basically taken right out of the comics, right? There's a comic book scene where Gregory is basically talking for Negan and telling them, like, oh yeah, Alexandria people, like,
I can't remember.
go home
honestly.
or whatever. But I remember seeing a slide that was literally Gregory talking for Negan. I don't know if it was
It
in
sounds about right, but that's literally like 4 or 5 years ago that I read that. So
Right.
it's been a little while.
I thought it was really cool.
I didn't watch previously on Walking Dead, so I was a little confused. And the 2 different flash forwards
Multiple flash
were.
forwards.
I was confused. I was being tripped. I was like, "What did I?
Okay,
Did I forget an episode?"
Well, what you were saying, right? Fever dreams.
Yeah, maybe that there's multiple time periods going on there. There's the time periods where they're attacking.
Right.
There's Rick when he's like almost crying.
For one, also the speech at the end and speech at the beginning, or
Yes,
which was like, "Fuck, another time jump."
but there's you heard that song that they're playing in the future was a Weird Al song, right?
No, I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, I didn't either,
Yeah.
but I guess they've been talking about it since then. That there was a Weird Al song played at the end of that episode.
Do you remember which one?
You can look it up.
I don't
I'm sure
know.
It'll come up real fast.
Backyard something.
There's the battle which is happening now. Then there's a time where Rick, you can see his eyes are red and it looks like he's been crying.
Yeah.
I'm assuming somebody
And-
died or maybe,
And he's imagining another future.
and he's imagining another future, which is the future that ends up happening in the comic books. He has a
Right.
long beard.
He's got a cane.
He's got a cane.
Which might just be a nice little nod to
Yeah.
the show. It might never go.
Oh, I doubt that it'll ever go there. Because with that time jump in the comics, gives them the
10
ability to do
years.
whatever
Yeah.
they want in the show.
What if the time jump isn't accurate, though? What if, like, let's say, like, Michonne gets killed, and it's, like, kind of showing
be
that
anything.
time jumps aren't, like, certain. Like, they're like, oh, cool, that means that Michonne's going to survive, and then they, chop her head off or
This is an imagination. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not imagination. It's him imagining what life could be like. So it's not a flash forward. I mean, it's him imagining what it could be. Like I didn't take it at all as that's a future. That's him imagining an ideal future and what it would be like.
Just the way it was shot, it was really frosty.
Yeah, there was a kind of haze through it. But I have some theories about what's going to happen, what's going on.
I wasn't paying attention to the song at all, but it's another one bites the dust.
There you go.
Not another one. Oh, sorry, another one rides the bus. It was like one of his early songs. It was like one before he's even anybody. But I didn't listen. I didn't hear it. That's funny. I want to go back and watch that now.
I thought it was
we're now confused why one of his songs was used.
Not the best premiere, but definitely a good jumping off point. I mean, they got a lot of stuff done, and you know it's not going to just be Rick's group hitting them over and over again. You know Negan's going to come back and fuck somebody up, you know.
Well, they're going after the armory right now. That's the main thing that they're doing next.
I was a little mad. Just, you could have killed Negan at any point in time during that conversation. When people are out on a catwalk, no protection at all, and you got like 50 people aiming guns at him, how do you not kill that guy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think there's part of, and this goes back to the comic, I think there's part of Rick that still wants there to be some sort of civilization, some sort of humanity, that they've gotten this close.
Rick wanted to kill that motherfucker. He kept shooting at...
He's also the
That's why I said part of
representation
him.
of law and order.
God,
I like how he took the Polaroid pictures, like, oh yeah, Negan's in bitch mode right now.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
What was the point of shooting all the glass?
Yeah, that bugged me.
I don't know.
Let's break all the windows.
All this firepower and they're just shooting...
They might have just been for sound for the horde.
That could be because they were trying to get the horde there, breaking all that glass. Well, shooting anyways is going to make enough noise.
Making the structure weak, you know.
Maybe they were trying to make all the glass fall on the people that were on the inside.
That's what I could think of.
A representation that Negan's not all powerful. Because at somewhere in there, and I don't know how much Dwight has told them, somewhere in there is that like swap meet of shit that they exchange stuff.
Yeah.
Dwight could have said, hey, this is where this is at. If you break all the glass, it'll be showing, people that may not like Negan that there's a different way.
Glass house.
Dwight got to be caught in the crossfire?
No. I don't think so.
Because he was one of the guys on the platform and they started opening fire and he had to duck out of the way like everybody else.
Yeah. What's funny is good. I mean, people can complain about the writing in the show, whatever. You can't complain about the zombies. The zombies always look great, but that one that one that was attached to that pole where Rick stabbed the guy and then he let the zombie off the pole to eat the guy.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like that one. He didn't look very good. Like he looked.
I don't remember in particular.
Half his face was gone. It looked like he might have been electrocuted.
I remember one where his teeth were like sticking way outside his mouth.
Did you like the parallel between the very, very first episode of Rick trying to get gas and Carl trying to get gas?
Yeah, I thought
looking under the car.
Cool. That's a good point. Now you mention it, I can see that.
Well, I didn't notice it myself. Before I saw that scene before the episode came on.
Okay.
But then there was a little girl zombie. There was a throwback.
Yeah.
Okay. Like an older version.
Now you mention it, that's funny. That's cool.
Yeah, it's cool that they did that. I mean, the show's been on long enough now that they can do that. This is the 8th season.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. And there was definitely a lot of action and stuff. I have some theories as to why they're... I'll say spoilers now, but we all know that the show doesn't follow the book necessarily.
No. Right.
Yeah, so, in the book, Negan's still alive.
Right.
And Negan's first appearance was issue 100, and it's at like 177 now. So he's been around for quite a few years at this point. And as soon as Morgan built that... As soon as Morgan built that jail cell last season, or the season before last season, whenever it was...
That's where he's going.
I was like, that's where Negan's going to go. That's where he's going to go. Because they put him in jail, because once this war is over, they really do want to start a civilization. And in the time jump, there's trails that go from camp to camp that have...
and they run missions between each.
They run missions and trading between each one. And they have people that are like at the halfway marks to tell them what's going on and stuff. It's like
a route, yeah.
Rick didn't by the end of that, Rick didn't want to kill him because they wanted to reboot civilization. They said people that are bad need to go to jail, so he went to jail.
And he stays there for a really long time.
A really, really long time.
I kind of forget. Did the episode end and still in the battle?
No, they were.
Last time I was Carol, like battle wise.
They were going somewhere else.
They were going to the armory.
Okay.
Because they're going to go get their guns so they don't regroup and attack.
Okay, that's right. And then one person threw a grenade at him, and some shit went down. That was the end of their episode.
Yeah, and then it had the Gabriel and Negan in the trailer.
Do you think Negan's going to kill Gabriel?
No,
I do not.
That's my theory.
Did I hear? Is that line completely new? Your
shitting pants?
Yeah, what do you say? Shitting pants?
No.
He said that when he made him kneel down in front of him.
Okay, go say. I swear to God, I've heard that. I thought I'd watch it from a trailer or something.
No, that's one of his little things.
Okay.
Although you could have seen it in the trailer during Comic-Con. I'm sure, even if you didn't walk to see the trailer, I'm sure subconsciously you picked up.
Because when he said, I'm like, why do I know that? I kept thinking about it. But if he said it during the roundabout.
But my theory is that Gabriel and Negan are going to spend a little bit of time in there. And even if once they get out of there, Gabriel's still going to be with Negan. Negan's not going to let him go.
No.
I have a feeling that they're going to help each other survive. And at some point, because obviously Gabriel has his... I mean, it took a long couple of seasons, but Gabriel has Rick's trust. Rick left him with his daughter at certain times, and Gabriel's the one that came and got him and said, this isn't about you. Mm-hmm. So he has Gabriel's trust. I think that down the road some point, Gabriel is going to convince Rick not to kill Negan.
And put him in jail.
And he's going to put him in jail. Because that cell's still there. And they didn't build it for no reason. Although they put the wolf in there. The wolf was such a stupid fucking storyline. It was just a throwaway. But
I expected so much more out of that.
So did I, because they were hyping it up for... Yeah, there was nothing. But you didn't see the trash people in this episode.
No.
I was waiting for them to pop out.
Yeah, maybe they're in hiding. You didn't see the lakeside or riverside women either.
Chicks, yeah.
Well, some of those younger girls wanted to fight. I mean, the old lady was all like, "Meh," but I mean, some of the.
I bet I know what part you hate the most.
What?
Tara.
She doesn't bother me.
She doesn't bother you? That's acting cool.
Wait, what in her Twizzlers?
Yeah.
I appreciate the fact that they're trying to add some sort of humor to it.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to get back to regular life, but she doesn't quite do it for me. I don't hate her like some people do, but she doesn't quite do it for me.
She's not a standalone character. Like, they should not be giving her own episode.
No, she's no Carol.
But
no, Carol's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a better than average episode, but it wasn't the best. I mean, maybe like a 7.5.
Would you have
8.
made those shots on the motorcycle that close to the explosions?
No.
I kept thinking, like, God damn,
the last one he drove far enough past it, but those first couple he's like right there.
Yeah.
That gun was badass.
Yeah, that was like a hand cannon, dude. That thing was huge.
Thing shot like 50 cal rounds or something. I think it was sick.
I wouldn't know.
What?
Well,
I wouldn't either. It's a big bullet.
That long, yeah. They were huge.
I've never fired a gun. I just know it's...
Did any of you see what it said on top of that gun?
I'm sure it looked like it was tally marks.
So I'm sorry for how many kills he had.
Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Because that was one thing
I'm
I didn't
assuming
catch.
humans, not zombies.
They don't probably care about...
Too many to count now. Legitimate zombies.
But I think it definitely did a good job of setting up where the season's going to go, or at least the first half of the season. I don't know how long the war's going to last, if they're going to do it the whole season, which I'm assuming they are, or the first half of the season and take a break.
Got the impression that Negan's forces, like, he almost had like no guys. There's nobody
came out.
Did you see anybody but his lieutenants that whole episode?
I expected people to come out of those train cars when he was like, "You have no idea what you just stepped in." I was like, "There's a train right behind him."
I think it was a surprise, but
his lieutenants got blown up around the corner, so he just had his 4 or 5 people with him.
I wonder how long it's going to take before he realizes Dwight's not working for him anymore. That's probably going to be a big revelation further down the line.
Yeah. Right, when Rick doesn't do anything to him.
Now, do you think Eugene's really on Negan's side, or he's playing like a long con?
He's always doing a long con.
He's just such a weird...
He is totally weird, but even when he was with Abraham, it was a long con. It wasn't...
That's true. Oh,
I don't know.
Get your ass to Mars.
I'm the smartest person in the world. I know how to save everybody. Come on.
My only chance of survival.
I was... you would expect that people that write books, comics, whatever, if they're dealing with something technical, they would do research.
Yeah.
I was listening to something where there was one point in the book where Eugene dresses a wound, and they're like, "Oh, you got to get these tea leaves and do this and wrap the..." And
It was bullshit.
Yeah, it was a bunch of bullshit because he had looked it up, and the real way you're supposed to clean a wound in the wild didn't sound cool, so he made up his own thing.
That's fine.
Basically, like fucking Lord of the Rings, where you go get
it's a weed.
Yeah.
Oof.
It starts with an E. Ella.
Well, they have two names for it. What the elves call it? What? King's root?
King's root. It is King's root, huh? King's root. Yeah, it's a weed, but that's not what the elves call it.
Yeah, they call it something else.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But then he put it in his mouth
It's
and
gonna bother you
That's
now.
gonna kill me. I know what
I
it
don't
is.
know, so.
look it up. That's fine.
I think it
Brain
starts
is
with an
failing.
M. I feel like it starts with an M.
I want to say it started with an E.
Anywho.
Anywho.
Mithril.
Mithril is the chainmail that
Frodo has.
yeah,
right?
it's like it's not silver, but I mean it's like an ore that they made armor out of. He had a mithril ring vest. That's when he got stabbed with it, and nothing happened. That's gonna be a little. Are you looking up what's the weed? King's root.
No, I am. Just
What you were doing didn't work.
Yeah.
While you guys are looking that up,
Do-do-do.
just I'm gonna ask you guys a question and see if you guys can guess. I gotta look it up while I'm
Asking?
to see what it is. Okay, so I just lost my train of thought.
You're gonna ask a question.
Okay, so the people at Comic-Con decided to donate 10 sets of tickets to be auctioned off on eBay, and 100% of the money is going to charity.
Okay.
So each auction is a 24-hour auction that is for 2 4-day passes plus preview night.
So they're doing 5 different auctions?
So they're doing 5 auctions.
Okay.
It looks like some of the bidders got taken down, maybe because they were fraudulent.
Okay.
But I was curious as to what you think the longest auction is at right now.
Athelis?
Athelis. Yeah, it's a weed. Does it start with an E?
A, technically.
Is it A-E?
Athelas.
There's an
Really?
E in there.
That's what it is?
Well, I have an excerpt from the book. Or something.
Okay, so
Athelas.
two 4-day passes. You guys want to take a shot at what they're at?
Like how much
Yeah.
they're up
So
already?
it's a
Yeah.
pair?
How much time is left?
Well, it started at 3 o'clock and it's a 24-hour auction.
Okay. Are they all up at the same time?
They are all up now. They were staggered by 10 minutes. One went at 3 o'clock, one went at 3:10, one went at 3:45, one at 3:55.
Who was putting these up? They failed at their job.
What does it matter?
8K.
Really?
I think celebrities would.
Well, celebrities can get in for free because
Yeah,
they're part of
they're
the
not gonna
industry.
pay for
Rich
that
people,
shit.
rich kids of Instagram. What do you want me to say?
Rich kids.
What's your guess?
But guess lower.
$1, Bob. Sorry.
She got it closest without going. I'm just kidding. Anthony, you want to take a shot?
At how much they're auctioning them for?
Yeah.
How much they're
What the price is at right
Who's
now?
people have bid on
What
it
do
already.
people bid
Yes.
Yeah, that's what.
I'm gonna say like 10K. 10,000.
on it? What?
Within 20 minutes, it was up to 7,700
Jeez.
for 2
Yeah.
tickets.
You underestimate.
Auctions have been taken, or some of them have been taken down because they were fraudulent. Each one is at least at $6,000 now. $6,000. Of course, people
I feel like I'm in the ballpark.
are willing to spend a little bit more when it's charity, but
Is
doubt.
eBay not taking their fees?
I don't know about that. They probably are.
No, they
Assholes.
they always take the fees.
That's 10%.
That's 6. But that by tomorrow, they're gonna hit 10K. I bet you.
Oh, I bet you.
That's insane.
So where's that money? It's
When-
going to charity?
Yeah, a
Is it
100%.
going to charity?
100% of it is going to UNICEF.
Okay.
When you're a rich person who could drop 50 G's on a bet in Vegas, you could drop 10 G's on a 4-day ticket that you can't buy because it's a fucking
but
lotto
it's-
system.
If I had $50,000 to waste on anything, I'd get a booth and I'd get all my friends.
Takes a couple years.
You can put your name on the list and people fall out, especially now with the prices going up so high, with it being like $5,000 for a booth.
Better off just making a
Artist
shitty ass
Alley,
business.
just do
Yeah.
a poster.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Just do
it's
it.
just the easy way. Legitimate. It's just only money.
Because, I mean, I think you get 4 passes per booth, but then you can buy more. Everybody gets in early. That'd be nice.
Can you imagine? So how long is the show floor open for? Like 10 hours?
Dude, we did that.
What?
We did it at Long
No, I
Beach.
just want to know how many hours the floor is open total.
It opens at 9:30. It closes at 7.
So, it's 2.5.
9.5 hours.
Yeah. Times 4. A little less, so and plus preview night, so you get like 40 hours.
Yeah.
For $10,000.
Yeah.
You're paying like $2,000 plus an hour.
That's why I don't like buying tickets.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's fucking expensive, and you have to be there the whole time.
Yeah.
Holy shit! You better get front of the line passes.
What they're saying, they're wondering if these people that win these auctions are going to get any preferential treatment.
Probably not.
You never know. They might get Hall H passes or
Exhibitor?
they won't get exhibitor passes.
No.
That's so much fun going in before it opens, too.
It is.
You get to walk around and see everything before it's all crazy.
I've never done that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You have to sneak in.
We actually had exhibitor passes one year.
But you want an exhibitor.
No, but I mean, somebody gave us exhibitor passes. Well, not even exhibitor passes. We had our regular passes, but they had exhibitor holders.
Holsters.
It was somebody that works for Comic-Con. We didn't get them illegally.
No, you didn't get them illegally, but they were illegal.
No, I mean, those people are allowed to... They get certain... I mean, back then, this was a long time ago.
Shit's changed.
Yeah, stuff... They can't do that now, but back then, those kind of things were allowed.
You can buy a ticket at Comic-Con anytime. You had like 6 months to buy it. It never sold out.
Pre-registration's on Saturday.
I remember the year that you had to go to Comic-Con like in the back... Oh, one of the hotels to the...
I never did that.
You didn't have to?
No, I was already on pro registration by then.
Okay.
The last time
That was annoying as fuck.
The last time I registered a year in advance was when they had it up in the sales pavilion.
Yep, I remember doing that.
Yeah.
And it was like $50, $60.
A day. I think the last time we paid it was like $150 or $175 up there. Because it doesn't go up dramatically each year. It's like $20 a year.
I remember I found my receipt one time and it was like $60.
That must have been the time you only went a day or two.
No, it was my whole...
There was never a time where you went where it was $60.
I'm gonna have to go find it.
That's fine. I will bet you whatever you want. I will bet you whatever you want that wasn't for a full 4 days. Because it hasn't been... Because even when I went as a kid, it was $20 to get in.
What do I want? I'll have to think about
You're
that.
not going to win it. It doesn't matter. Are you looking at Costa Comic-Con tickets?
See if I can find it real quick.
$60 for a 4-day pass.
It was a long time ago. It was probably one of the times that I first registered in the first 2 years. So when was that? 2004, 2005?
2005.
Yeah, 2004 I went for 2 days. And then 2005
Are you looking
was
at
my
what
first
the
year.
price for Comic-Con was for 2005? Somebody's got to talk while we look these stuff up because I can't just be like...
I don't know if you
hey,
can find that. I have it and I kept it because I found it when we were moving and I
I
didn't want to throw it
Googled
away.
that exactly, and so far I don't get...
Yeah, you're probably not going to find it on there. I took a picture of it and I think I posted it on Facebook. Maybe I'll look through my photos.
Yeah, because you can't... It's kind of tough.
What? To look at it
There's a
online?
lot of
Yeah.
active links.
No, I'll look for it. But I'll first want to figure out what I want for my bet first. I'll do that before I find the picture.
I'm sure. Because if she finds a picture, it's going to be like a big bet. If she doesn't find the picture, it's going to be a little bet.
No.
Uh-huh.
Remember what happened last time you bet me?
I lost, but I know this one. So, I have no doubt in my mind.
You don't pay up on your bets.
I do if it's money. And I did pay up on my bet for picking meals, so don't even get on my case about that.
I didn't say you didn't.
Just because I lost the list of crap that you wanted me to watch doesn't mean I don't pay up on my bets.
What didn't you watch?
I didn't want to watch Lost, dude.
Oh, that's I fell off after like season 3.
I fell off after episode 2.
Yeah, we were like, this shit is over.
I'm gonna make her watch it soon.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah,
That's time you will never get back in your life.
No,
just
but first
remember.
is Star Wars. Don't worry, you have time.
Yeah, that's good. Star Wars.
She's like, right.
Harry Potter?
No.
No? What?
One.
Selena? No?
That's how you know it's cleaning day is when Selena comes on in the morning.
What?
No.
They have Mexican people clean his store.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. I get it. Did you guys see that James Franco bought the movie studio probably, bought out the exact billboard that Tommy Wiseau had the room billboard up for like 5 years.
That's awesome.
And it's the same exact thing, but it says disaster artist, and it's Franco instead of Wiseau.
That's legit.
Apparently, there's something on the phone number too if you call it.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it? What's the phone number?
I don't know.
The DVD for that movie doesn't have James Franco's underwear, I would be disappointed.
Oh, I
You
gotta
think
look.
he's just gonna start making underwear now?
If it's
For
not like
fun?
some fake little flyer. Because that's so unique.
No, I want to say the number on the billboard. If you call it, it's Franco's, or there's some kind of recording on it. So Robert's gonna probably call it. Be like, what does it say?
And put on speakerphone.
I will.
I have to know.
You've reached me. Leave a message. Or whatever. I don't care. They all betrayed me.
Because what on the original one, wasn't it like call for screenings or call for something? He's obviously trying to promote it.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Has a conversation.
That comes out soon too.
Not soon
Couple
enough.
months.
We have to see that movie together.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, are you gonna rewatch the original before you go see it?
I don't think we need to, but probably.
Is your birthday coming up?
No, it's not. Nope, not till March.
Why would you say that?
What do you mean? It's not
I
like we
find
watched
that
last-
I find some of those like Parker did something and he said you did that and I was like I did not. And Katrina's like he doesn't understand that. I'm like thank God. Has she watched it yet?
No.
Oh
Hey,
God.
Maggie.
Oh my goodness. I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Did you find it?
I might have. Here's what it says, but I want the actual phone number. Don't. Oh, okay. Let me see your. Give me something. So
You gonna call it?
put your phone on speaker.
Cheap.
Do you still have to dial 1 before you dial an area code?
Yes,
Probably.
Okay.
One.
you should.
1-323
Uh-huh.
654
Uh-huh.
6192. Put it on speaker and put it up to the mic.
Oh God.
If you give them the wrong number and someone answers, that's gonna suck.
Oh, that would have been great.
Hi, Wilshire Hotline for The Room. For scheduling of The Room, please go to www.theroommovie.com. For merchandising, go to tommywiseau.com, TOMMYWISEAU, or www.theroommovie.com. Thank you for your support. Enjoy The Room. And we'll see you at the screening of The Room. And keep in mind, with a special screening of The Room, go to www.theroommovie.com. And if you like to screen The Room, please send us email. Contact is on our website, theroommovie.com. Thank you very much for support. Enjoy The Room.
Sorry, there's no space for recording. To leave a message, press 1. To call another extension, press 2. To call the operator...
So that's the original.
That's the OG.
Recording.
Yeah. So they put up the original phone number back on the. That's pretty
billboard.
cool.
That's funny.
Yeah. That I mean. You know that movie's not gonna make money though, right?
Disaster Artist?
Yeah.
Watch it does.
How much do you think it costs to make?
What do you think? 10 million? 20 million?
It's gotta make that. Man, there's such
I mean,
flop movies. What,
yeah.
What just came out this weekend? Something flopped. I thought.
I don't know. Happy Death Day's doing pretty well.
The firefighter
That's
story?
another Bloom movie?
Blumhouse.
Blum.
Was the Dark Tower any good?
No, it was
No?
it was supposed to be terrible.
I didn't know it Blumhouse made, like, it was split.
They made Split,
What is the usual?
Insidious, Paranormal Activity,
Hush.
Hush,
Get Out.
Get Out,
And
Creep.
there's another sequel I just seen got greenlit that was from them or something, or a remake.
The Tooth Fairy.
No, it was Halloween's being remade or something again.
Yes, with John Carpenter
With
doing the
Jamie
music.
Lee Curtis.
Yeah, they're doing
I
it.
think they pushed out. Yeah, I was like, fuck, man. Look,
Well,
I know they were 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Well, I didn't either, and I just wanted to watch those movies that were on Netflix, and since then I've looked a little bit more into
You
it.
didn't say The Conjuring, did you?
No.
Because I remember reading, when The Conjuring came out, the guy who directed that directed, like, all these, same thing, like, $10 million budget
Yeah.
movies, and every movie is a turnaround of, like, $150 million, easy.
Yeah.
You were saying they're gonna have their own TV show now, right?
Well,
Or TV
a
network?
buddy of mine was like, "Hey, you should watch this thing called Crypt TV. It's just horror movie shorts."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's Blumhouse. Blumhouse puts out Crypt TV. That's their station.
It's like channel 622.
Is it actually on here?
So
I thought I was
think
gonna have
it's
to
on
download something on.
So, no Crypt Keeper?
Cool.
here. No, there is a
Same
station
kind of
for it.
thing?
I'll have to look at it.
Isn't that what
Tales from the Crypt
was?
Yeah, I mean those were horror anthologies. Well,
how's this different?
An anthology, I believe, revolves around the same
characters, right?
Same.
I thought they were all different stories in that.
I liked those, and then Creep Show was really good.
Creep Show was good. Yeah, those were anthologies. Maybe it's just several different stories. I don't know. I thought they had to be linked together somehow. Like Trick or Treat is an anthology, and all those. Did you ever see Trick or Treat?
No, I wanted to.
That's a really good movie.
Good.
That's a really. I mean, with it being
something spoiled. I remember seeing the spoilers a long time ago, but I can't freaking remember.
What sucks is we've been on a really big horror movie kick.
I never watched like VHS. Do you watch that?
I haven't watched it. No.
That's like
I wanted to.
It's an anthology when there's one because both of those have like an overworld linking.
Yeah.
Like VHS was people.
Blumhouse did the Belko experiment too.
Oh, okay, I wanted to watch that.
We wanted to see that. I don't think it got really good reviews.
I like the plot or the setup.
They also did The Gift and a handful of other things.
The Gift.
We watched one the other day. I think it was called Charlotte, and it was a bunch of there was one main little story where this doll like tied up this girl and like sewed like her mouth closed and forced her to watch a bunch of different like mini scary movie clips, and they're all like 5 maybe 10 minutes long, but they were all like they were okay. Some of them were pretty creepy, and it was really good. But they were all little mini horror film shorts.
Nice. You remember Tales from the Crypt?
Oh yeah.
You ever see Tales from the Crypt?
Yeah.
The movie?
You ever see?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say Tales from the Crypt. I meant to say Tales from the Hood.
Oh, Tales from the Hood was good. I remember the one with the little.
Yeah, don't say it.
I wasn't gonna say the name. No, don't say it. I was gonna say little creepy dudes come out of the picture frame or whatever.
There was one where David Alan Grier was like a wife beater, and his stepson would like to draw all the time, and he would draw these pictures of monsters, and he would take it into school, and they knew something was wrong, but eventually it'd be like David Alan Grier would basically turn into a monster when he beat his mom, and they didn't really show it. It was kind of like they showed the perspective of the kid while that was getting, but the kid had a monster there, and he folded the monster, and David Alan Grier's arm folded back, and he eventually crumpled it up and killed his stepdad by drawing him on paper. And I don't think it has a very good reputation, but I liked it when I was a kid.
That's interesting. You know which one's like horror anthologies scared the shit out of me when I was a kid? Twilight Zone, the fucking airplane, the gremlin on the wing.
Which one, the original or the one with John Lithgow?
The movie one, so Lithgow.
Yeah. That was the
shit
same one.
Was fucking horrible for me.
That was the same one where the little kid could control his family too,
yeah,
right?
that one freaked me out.
Was it Return to Hell House? I remember watching that with my dad. That was weird.
I've never seen that.
I mean, either.
Old.
Is it old school just older than Twilight?
With John Lithgow?
He was in that?
No, I'm just saying older than that. Yeah, it's older than
the original Twilight Zone with the one it was wasn't it William Shatner? There.
I watched it after the fact.
Something on the wing, something.
Yeah, it just wasn't as good as when you watch John Lithgow freaking out in the.
John Lithgow is underrated, man.
He's a good actor.
He has some good moments.
What was it? It was like on 30 Rock or something. They met and they said, "I had a horrible experience on a plane once." Me too.
I didn't. That's cool.
There was some show or thing where they actually said that.
That's cool.
I can't remember. I'll Google it and say, but I want to see what sucked this weekend.
What sucked?
Movie-wise.
Did that
Geostorm made
nothing.
Shit.
$5?
$120 million budget, made $13 million.
Oh.
Who thought that was?
Wouldn't be a good idea.
Gerard Butler, natural disaster movie.
You know, I actually thought it seemed pretty cool, and then anytime I say that, people are like, you're fucking retarded.
It's disaster porn.
Well,
I genuinely think it'll probably be a really good bad movie. Like one you rent and watch at home, and you're not expecting anything out of it, but like a spectacle movie.
Like how people love Sharknado?
Yeah, like how people love Sharknado.
I think it falls in the same vein of like 2012, San Andreas, they're disaster porn.
They're making San Andreas too.
Yeah, they're making a sequel.
Yeah. And usually I think those movies make money because people like to watch it. I've never seen any of them. Last disaster porn movie I saw was Day After Tomorrow.
I'm sure that if it was The Rock instead of Gerard Butler, it would have made $250 million.
Who won't go see Rock? Yeah,
he's the best.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody loves him.
Yeah.
He just seems like such a nice guy. So Walking Dead.
Blade Runner is still way under budget.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to make that money back.
How much was the budget on that?
$150 million.
And what's it at right now?
That's a cheap movie if you compare it to like
what it looks like.
Geostorm, 120.
Visually,
yeah.
Blade Runner is second to none.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so good.
Kingsman cost $104 million to make, and it's not going to make
anything.
Really?
Well, It's at 94. I don't know. It's total gross.
Is it just domestic?
I'm not sure. It says total gross.
Worldwide.
Weekend. I don't know.
What, did Matt Damon's movie come out yet? That looked kind of weird.
Suburbicon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any movie with Matt Damon or Ben Affleck are going to do well Justice League will still do fine.
That movie's out? Suburbicon?
It comes out this Friday. It comes out tomorrow.
I meant to bring up one time. Do you guys ever see a trailer for it?
I've seen the trailer for it. It looks interesting, but the review, it's at like 20%.
I heard that. I didn't know how early it's coming out. The first trailer, I was like, I want to see this movie. It looks awesome. Because I also seen the Coen Brothers name on it, so I'm like, sick. But I think they were just producing.
What about that movie, American Made? The drug cartel
with Tom Cruise. I'm not a big Tom Cruise fan, but I really wanted to see that. It
looked
looked really good.
It did.
But
except his wife that's 40 years younger than him.
Blade Runner has made 196 million worldwide.
What I say?
76 domestic.
Okay.
As of yesterday.
Okay, it's all domestic. When you compare it to, it cost $35 million. Domestic made $320 million.
Wow.
We're gonna make a bunch more clown movies.
Oh yeah. What was the other one? Kingsman you were just talking about, right?
Did you see it yet?
No. Everybody I wanted to go see it saw without me.
You see that kid dropped his
his agent for sexual allegations? Not
against
from him.
But
that was his biggest
the
client
kid who's
too.
in Stranger Things and his agent apparently has had allegations against him, so he dropped that guy like he's hot.
Jesus.
Kingsman, 355 million worldwide.
Wow.
Okay, so a third of that was America, so a bit better.
Yeah.
Elsewhere. So I'm glad I made money then.
I'm really excited about watching Creep 2.
Yeah, I'm oddly excited to see it too.
I think,
except it's only on iTunes right now.
I looked it up. You can get it on Amazon too.
Okay, I just googled it to see how hard it was to find. Like, I couldn't find on any article when I heard that it was out. I tried to Google it, and I could not find where it was fucking released at for like 10 minutes. It's like, well, this is a good way for somebody to find the movie.
Well, like I said, we're doing like a Halloween type thing on Saturday, and I know that most of the time we throw parties and stuff. They're over by 9 o'clock.
I'm not saying I want to watch it. I just want to know.
Well, I'm saying he's off at 9:30. I'm saying if everybody's getting ready, everything's winding down. When he comes over, we could still have a couple beers and just watch Creep.
Yeah,
I'm down with that. I'm excited about seeing it.
You like Creep way more than I did.
Yeah, no, I understand. He's the first person that I talked to that really liked it. Brian watched it. He's like, meh.
Is that worse than me, you think? Or better?
I think it was worse than you. But I think Brian has a shitty taste in movies.
You think about everybody, though, when they don't agree with you.
No, I think you have a decent taste in movies. I just think you like to overanalyze things.
And nitpick.
I didn't nitpick Creep that bad. I'm just not a fan of the... I'm not over-enthusiastic about the genre of found footage. And the movie
It's found footage.
The movie didn't elevate anything.
At least with that one specifically, there was a reason it was being recorded.
Oh, yeah. That's the biggest hurdle to get over.
Sometimes it's just like...
I wouldn't put it above Paranormal. I think that's...
I've never seen one.
I know. I only saw the first one, so I'm not an expert.
You're not missing a whole lot. They're all pretty much the same movie.
Good.
Different people?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other, you guys should both... I know you're not going to, unless I really push it.
I wonder if I would have liked it more if it wasn't Pete.
That take you out of it?
I think that's part of the fun.
Yeah, I think that he's so awkward.
If it was Raffi, would you have not seen Raffi doing it? Oh, come on, buddy!
I don't think I've seen Rafi do anything else but Rafi.
So what if he's Rafi, but he's
even in
Creep?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, he's Rafi.
Whoa.
And I'm sorry, he's Rafi.
Yeah.
Did you think I was going to kill you with that axe? Oh, buddy, no.
He's doing cocaine on the show.
Yeah.
He does that character. I think that's just him.
Yeah.
I definitely think you should take a chance and watch Hush. It's also on Netflix. It's short, and it's really tense. But I like those kind of movies. I like the one you're like,
Curb Your Enthusiasm is on.
You're not watching it, are you?
I've seen 3 episodes.
Have you?
4. Yeah, still good. What's his name? The guy who lied about 9/11 was on it for a minute.
Kevin?
Not as himself, though.
Yeah, I understand.
And I can't see him and not think 9/11.
Oh, God.
Well, I mean, you could win 20 Oscars, and as soon as they find out that you lied about being in the tower, that's going to be overshadowed by...
Why would you exaggerate that?
You don't have to.
I don't get
have
it.
to. Just saying you were there. He was in New York, right?
No idea.
I think he was in New York. And he used to work in one of the trade buildings.
but he exaggerated the story.
I'm like, dude, you don't...
Do you know any of this? What we're talking about?
Did you watch The League?
I've seen a couple episodes, but I didn't watch it.
One of the main characters
The guy
is a
who's married to
stand-up
the
comic.
wife.
McCarthy.
Yeah. He lied about being in the tower when it was hit.
Oh,
he said it for years. This is like personal story about, I was there in the tower. And how was he called out?
It came out that like somebody looked at the like employee rosters or something.
Wow.
Well, they had to get, that's probably what they used to determine who they couldn't find, is who was present at work that day.
So, when he started hitting popularity, somebody called him out on it. It was just a shitstorm that, why would you lie about being in the tower? It's like...
I don't think he was big enough for people to care that much, though.
Well, if you're in a TV show and it's on TV...
It's not like it's going to make you cool or anything because you were there. Like, it's going to make people feel bad for you, no? Like,
it's like, no, welcome to cancer.
Did it give him worse? Like, why do you want to work on this movie?
Because
everyone knows I survived 9/11.
That's he opens with that every time.
my wife.
Why not? Yeah, I don't know. But Walking Dead.
I would say the funniest part about Curb Your Enthusiasm, one little joke from it, is at one point in time, there's a whole discussion about how everybody has to be a pickle hero when one person can't get the jar open. Somebody has to come over. Let me do it. Let me try. Yeah. And he used it as a distraction to get in a hotel, like incognito. He just yells out in the lobby, I can't get this pickle jar open. And like 14 people come up. Let me try. Let me do it. And it causes a commotion. And he sneaks in.
That sounds like a Larry David.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Did you watch that link I sent you with Larry David and Bernie Sanders?
I never did.
Yeah. Why not?
I forgot about it. I don't know when.
You know who Larry David is?
Yeah.
You know who Bernie Sanders is?
Yeah.
They were on Larry...
They look like they could be like cousins or
something.
They are. Oh my god, no fucking way.
That's what it was. And they showed both of them.
Was it called Roots, the show?
Something like that. And it was, they had Larry David on there, and he's like, and they showed Bernie Sanders, he's like, oh my god. But their families are both Jewish, they're both from Brooklyn. I mean, it's not really that out of the realm of possibility that they're related, and they are.
I saw my dad watching the other day. Ted Danson was on there, funny enough, because he's in Curb. But it looked interesting. That show looked cool.
You saw when Affleck was on there and he tried to get it taken out that his family were slave owners.
I read that on the internet, but I didn't watch.
Well, I mean, it's your family history. It's not you.
Right.
Yeah.
He's got other problems right now.
Yeah.
Grabbing boobs.
Oh, whose boobs are you grabbing now?
Now it was...
People going back to old...
Full circle. That's Jeffrey Dean Morgan's wife.
Yep.
Which one?
The one he grabbed.
The one he grabbed on camera.
Because there are two different incidents I seen... I'm trying to remember, but one, he had a girl on his lap.
That was her, I believe.
From MTV?
I don't remember both.
Yeah, that's Negan's wife.
Okay.
In real life.
But she said something good about, no, it was an on-air skit, kind of.
No, that's not what she said.
That's what they tried to say, but she was uncomfortable.
I just read, or whatever, which one. Maybe I'm thinking it was the other one.
Maybe it's the opposite
that she said it's blown out of context. We put it on for the camera.
This girl didn't say that, so it
okay, that was the other one.
Yeah. Well, there's more than one that you have to try to discuss to figure out the situation.
There's a problem.
It sucks when nobody cared for fucking 20 years. When was this? When Good Will Hunting was coming out?
Yeah, a lot of people are having to apologize for stuff they did, 20, 30 years ago.
The Jason Momoa one is the dumbest shit to me. I don't know.
Yeah, and he was just kind of passing off a joke at the genre, not at what he was actually...
Yeah.
What did he do?
He said the season... The Comic-Con before Game of Thrones come out, he's like, I love this kind of genre because, there's magic and you can fight and you can rape women. Oh. And it's because of the Dothraki, that's what they did.
That's what they do.
Right.
He's referring to a character, he's not reflecting his personal views. I mean, and he apologized for that too, but I mean...
He apologized last month for it.
Oh, wow.
Because people look what Jason Momoa did.
And they're so insensitive. That's,
I thought it was weird that
Bush Sr.?
Yeah. When they said that he grabbed somebody's ass, I was like, he must have done it. No, it was like... It just happened.
Oh.
Like, it just happened, didn't it?
It's a reoccurring thing, so...
He does it all the time.
They say he can't get his hand up, so he mostly rests on some girl's rear, but he makes the same joke. It's, fuck, I just heard it today. Shit, I'm gonna find it.
It was a girl from Turn.
Oh, the brunette?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I stopped watching that too.
Yeah, I know. It's on Netflix, and I keep going, we should go back to
watch
it.
That.
And it's tough to get back into something when you've been out of it for so long.
Yep.
It's like Brian's like, I was like, hey, you want to do the podcast? He's like, the last Walking Dead episode I watched was episode 1 of season 7. I'm like, that's a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna wait for you. So, Walking Dead. I'd give the. Well, I don't want to get. Fuck you. Katrina's like, you don't ask me my opinion on the rating on the things anymore, and I was like, I just listened to the whole one of Blade Runner, and I didn't ask anybody's view on anything.
I thought you did.
I'm pretty sure, unless it's still coming after the.
It's a stupid joke. Do you guys know who my favorite magician is? David Copperfield.
Wow.
What an idiot.
He said it to multiple women. They've heard the joke. And every time his wife says, "Oh my God, you're going to get arrested," old Barbara Busher.
That's terrible.
But how much of that is senileness?
Not if he's been doing it since forever.
Who knows?
ago.
Last 10 years he's been senile, I assume. I don't know.
He's been pretty messed up for a
Yeah, he's
while,
messed
but
up.
that's. He's obviously not messed up in.
I did
That's
hit.
what cop feels.
Nobody has slapped his hand and said no. So he's been doing it, and nobody's in person has said shit to him. So.
I wonder why.
And it's not like they're trying to get a job off him. He's not Harvey Weinstein. So everyone just has so much...
It's not like Obama's going around grab assing.
No, but I imagine they're like, okay, this guy's fucking
Carter.
old and senile, and he was a president. So
I'll understand that the time difference, like he's 93, and things were acceptable then that aren't acceptable now.
I wonder if he did it when he was younger, or if this is a...
I'll get that, but I mean, at 93 years old, do you think you could teach? Well, like you said, if he is senile, you're not going to be able to.
I don't know, who knows where
That's
his fucking...
a tough spot.
If his mind is fucking wandering, he's not on Earth, basically. I mean, who knows?
I mean, at 93 years old, I don't care. You still need to get the shit slapped out of you. But who's going to slap the president?
Exactly. Who's going to slap the fucking oldest president living?
Him and Carter are the same age.
Are they?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
That's fine. I took a shot in the dark.
Yeah, they're both 93. And then I think Clinton is 71.
Fuck.
And Obama's 56.
Yeah.
Obama's going to be around for a while.
And how old is Trump?
74.
Okay. Old men.
Fucking.
Old
Anyways.
white men.
No, one of them's a
Obama is not old.
He's white.
Yeah. He's black.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed.
I never noticed.
That's why they're
I
trying.
don't see color.
That's why they're trying to undo everything he's ever done. That's like they're trying to go back. Mount McKinley isn't Mount McKinley anymore. It's Denali because that's what the Inuits called it.
Yeah.
Inuits, I believe. Yeah, that's what the natives call it. And they're like, well, we're going to change it back to Mount McKinley. And all the people in Alaska are like, no, we were fighting for years. All of them. We were fighting for years to change it back to its
the original name.
They're like, well, it's been Mount McKinley for 200 years. They're like, it's been Denali for thousands of years and
I never
generations.
heard a moment of this. So
Yeah, I was just reading about it. I'm like,
who's in
who
charge of changing
cares?
names?
Who cares? Leave it when everybody wants it that lives there.
That's weird.
They're also.
What are we gonna call
But I
Mount
thought
Rushmore?
federal government wasn't supposed to make changes for the states.
Well, you know that all the national parks too. I wonder if this will piss Vic off. All the national parks are going up in cost by like 5 times, like 3 to 5 times.
Why?
So instead of like in the busiest part of the national park season to get into like Yellowstone, it's like $25. Now it's gonna be $75.
and it's hard to get a spot there.
Yeah.
Is that profit go somewhere else besides park services?
It probably goes to the EPA motherfucker's pocket. That's
Yep.
probably where it goes.
Because they don't care about our air anyways.
There's a lot of shady shit going on.
Like that contract
I have
out
to
in
see where
Puerto
the money
Rico.
goes.
Did you hear about the contract in Puerto Rico?
No.
To rebuild the electrical grid and everything, right?
Yeah, $3 million contract.
$300 million.
That's right.
It's a $300 million contract that was given to a company that has 2 employees
In Montana.
in Montana, and it just happens to be the hometown of one of his cabinet members.
The Secretary of Interior.
What?
How are 2 people going to rebuild the
So
fucking
they're going to
infrastructure?
subcontract all the work, and they're going to charge the government boatloads of money for. And I guess I was reading their hourly wages is like $200 and something an hour. Plus they get $300 and something for hotel per night. Plus
Instead of just
food.
fucking hiring a company that has employees.
Instead of saying, "Hey, Elon Musk, go build some freaking solar panels."
Elon Musk was already talking to the governor of Puerto Rico about redoing their entire infrastructure with. It's not Solar City anymore. It's just all Tesla. But
How did it not come to some deal?
I know.
Like, who'll give you free everything on tax breaks on the island? Elon, build us fucking power or do something.
It's because the United States is in charge of Puerto Rico, but they don't want to take responsibility for actually helping Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I seen a couple things. Last week, tonight had a cool thing about Puerto Rico, and they brought on... Who's the guy who makes Hamilton?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I'll never remember. Let's call him David.
Lin-Manuel
So-
Why don't you
Miranda.
just use his name?
So
Just call him Lin.
David Lynn.
David Lindhagen. Hamilton tickets go on sale tomorrow.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Well, they're hyping up on the show. At the end of the show, they brought him in. He did an original song to save Puerto Rico.
He's so cool.
It was funny.
He wrote all the songs for Moana.
I remember you saying.
He's very good.
He's gonna be Bert, right?
Yeah, he's in the next Mary Poppins.
Oh, really?
His name's Barry Poppins.
Dick Van Dyke going to be in it?
He is.
Good.
Yeah. He's playing the son of the bank person who he played.
And Mary Poppins.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
And I like Emily Blunt a lot. So, I mean,
Me too.
I'm okay with that. You know what I want to see is, I heard something about it today, too, is I never watched,
Sicario?
not Sicario, but the other one, Live, Die, Repeat.
You never watched that?
No, and I want to see it. I heard it was
You
really
want
good.
it? You want-
pretty
Do you
cool.
have it?
Yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah. Let me borrow it.
Okay.
You still have his Heat copy.
Yeah, I haven't watched
Oh,
it. Yeah, no.
Fat piece of shit.
That'll take. I weigh less than you.
You would.
I saw a thing that said if Kirby had a beard, it would be his beard and his pubes.
Nice.
So, real quick, Walking Dead. Did
Like
you like the
shades of
episode? I'm just gonna ask you. Did you like the episode? Yes or no? And then we're gonna finish this episode.
Me neutral. I wasn't. It wasn't the best. I've seen a lot of good Walking Dead episodes.
Average episode.
Yeah, it didn't blow me away. I wasn't.
I give it like a 6.5 or 7
Yeah.
on the 10 scale.
See, I would have given it a 7.5. What about you?
Oh, I get to answer?
Nope, not anymore.
Time's up.
If you want to make a big deal about it, no. But if
I'm
you're just
not.
gonna
I
answer,
thought I
then-
was supposed to joke about it, so it's funny.
Gosh.
Haha.
What would you say? Yeah, I might even give it an 8. 7.5 to 8. Oh, 7.75. Go ahead.
No, it's
Well,
fine. I'm good.
Go ahead.
Nope.
give it a letter. Piss him off.
Give me a letter.
Give him the D.
Right. What?
Come on!
A letter? A number?
Whatever you want. Give it your
B
favorite
minus.
sandwich. B minus. Okay.
I wouldn't give him my favorite sandwich because it wasn't my favorite.
What's your equivalent to a B minus sandwich?
Pastrami.
Pastrami's delicious. We
It's not
have,
my favorite sandwich, but
It's a B minus.
is it a B minus?
a pastrami sandwich? No,
Yeah.
not from Cats.
That was good.
I never take food from cats. Don't trust the rats.
I only saw one rat when I was in New York. That's why whenever I tell people that my dad, when I visited in Florida, like, you see any alligators?
How many homeless did you see in New York?
None.
Not a lot. Not
Not as much as here.
No, more here than I saw there. It's probably because it was 25 degrees
They
outside.
know where to hide.
Yeah, we're inundated over here.
It was like that guy in Scrooge that was under the...
Oh, the great
Frozen?
Frozen?
Yeah. Yeah, he was frozen.
Did you have a watch?
That's such a good movie.
I like that movie.
Yeah. See, now I'm going to have to switch from watching horror movies, which I'm really hooked on right now.
That's a good
Christmas
transition.
movies?
From horror movies to like Thanksgiving
To
movies?
Christmas. Oh, thought that's where you're going.
Thanksgiving's a kicking off point for Christmas movies.
Thanksgiving, like November 1st?
No.
Well, what is are there any Thanksgiving movies?
No.
There has to be, right?
So it's not just like a
Charlie Brown.
yeah. That's just kind of beating you over the head with it. Any movie like centered around Thanksgiving, like Meet the, I don't know what Meet the Parents was.
Crickets.
Yeah, see, this is just
I don't
this
know.
is just giving movies that come out in November. That's
There's gotta be something.
Thanksgiving
Rocky.
Rocky's Thanksgiving related?
I guess it's just movies that take place around
During
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving?
The Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
I think Son-in-Law ends with them eating Thanksgiving
The
dinner
Big Chill.
or breakfast.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I like that movie.
I do too.
I've only watched it once.
It's really good.
Grumpy
I
Old
liked it.
Man. Yeah, I guess not. So there's a gap. Well, I guess maybe you could start maybe 2 weeks after Halloween. You could still do Halloween, and 2 weeks before December you can watch Christmas. So you can extend it a little bit.
Well, every store is already into Christmas, so
I know, it's crazy.
I don't think there's any
Gotta
transition
start
anymore.
early.
No,
I guess.
I don't want to.
Oh. All right, what is it, Katrina? What's your sandwich? Oh, you said B minus. All right, that's good. We'll be back to being more regular,
Staying regular.
staying regular. We were every Friday or Monday for like 3 months, which is pretty good for us. But, you know, I had some family here, so, you know, we'll have one out the next 2 weeks, and from then on we'll be consistent.
Back on schedule.
What's next? Stranger Things.
I'd like to have an episode that doesn't have to do with anything.
Like, actually have to work for a topic.
Yeah.
You know, do some
Yeah,
groundwork.
Stranger Things would be 2 minutes of it.
The last one we did that game, and it got cut out, and I was pissed.
Yeah.
Although the one that you and Corey and I did, or Noel did, was not based on any topics, really.
I don't remember.
Was that sticky hard drives?
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah. We were talking about how servicemen do their business. Did you listen to that one?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty funny.
How they all pass it around, and by the end it ends up being a sticky somehow.
Sticky mess.
Yeah.
All right, that sounds like a good place to end it. We're out.